Hey everyone, it's Creative. We are now 3-1 in the league. We managed to beat Blue White Control, Burn, and Is It Murktide. Our only loss coming against 4-color money pile. So pretty good league so far. We're gonna go for the 4-1, and our next game is against Hammertime. So let's jump right into it. All right, my opening hand is kind of slow. It has 4 lands. But I don't have a green to play Coco, so I think I'm going to take a chance in mulligan here. All right, so 2 Elspeths are not that great, but I can't mulligan again. At least I have a 2-drop this time. I can play Thalia, and then hopefully I can get another land. Opponent plays a Plains, and then an Ornithopter. Gonna play my Cavern of Souls and pass. No 1-drops. Urza Saga. Oh man. All right. What's he gonna get? Cauldron Complete. If I could only get the Elite Spellbinder out in time to get rid of that Cauldron Complete, that'd be terrific, but I can't. Go ahead and just play the Thalia since she has first strike. I don't know. That's not very helpful in this situation, but that's my justification for it. I'm not playing the Unsettled Mariner because Hammertime doesn't have any interactions, so it's not that important. Oh, my opponent's going to hold up making a construct token. That means I get a chance to take away Cauldra. If he doesn't want to put that into play, he has to choose. Does he get Cauldra out, or is he going to make tokens? Let's see what he's going to do. Looks like he's decided to make tokens, so I'll go ahead and get rid of Cauldra. He has a Paladin in hand, and one of those things that keeps him from one of his permanents have indestructible and hexproof. Go ahead and swing. He's going to make a construct at end of turn, and then make another construct. This will be a good time to use Boseiju when it gets back to my turn. Okay, maybe not, since he's going to be able to tap that for any color, or at least white. I don't know if it's any color, but he can do the white. And another Urza Saga. All right, so looks like he's just going to kill me with construct tokens. Get hit for 4. Oh, good. Another Boseiju. Just going to put out a blocker and swing in the air. Put them down to 15. This is not a race I'm going to win. He makes another construct. Now they're 5 5s. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 5s. 6 6s. Maybe even the 7 7s if he wants to make that into a creature. Swing at me for 12. I'll try to Boseiju one. I know this isn't going to work. Actually, I'll go for the spear, just so that the +2/+2 can't be done to me. All right, so he lets me destroy it. I'll chump block. I take 6. Go down to 8. Got a blue land. This is not going to be enough, really. I'll stay back and block this time, since I will probably dive 2 get through. I might dive in if 1 gets through. He has 3 really big guys. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm going to lose. Thalia is actually preventing me from playing Coco here. And he can just turn his land into an artifact. And then if I try to use Boseiju, he'll just use Blacksmith skill. I'm just dead. There's that extra pip of strength that will kill me. I'll just die. I'm not even going to try to besage you. I know he has Hex blacksmith skill in his hand, so we'll just move on to the next game. In the sideboard, I have a couple of things that will help me out. Nothing game-breaking except for maybe a well-timed Kataki, depending on how my opponent develops their board. And then I'll go ahead and add in some removal. What I do know is what I don't need, and since they don't have a lot of removal, I'm probably not going to be getting things out of my graveyard with Rallier, and definitely don't really need the help of Unsettled Mariner, so I'm going to put those away. And then to drop something else, I guess I'm going to drop Hamlet, because he's maybe too slow for this matchup. I mean, Elspeth's pretty expensive also, but at least I can create some value if I get to that level of mana, and we'll see how it goes. All right, my opening hand looks pretty good. My opponent isn't likely to have removal, so with with Exarch, I'm probably going to have a pretty fast start here. Hopefully I'll draw a land and everything go perfectly. Nice to see the Sentinel also. And one of my sideboard cards. A lot of good things going on in this hand. I'll start out by putting out the Exarch, and then we'll pass the turn. My opponent will play a land and a Springleaf Drum. Okay, slower than last game, so that's good. All right, I can make 2 plays here. Put out the Sentinel, and then I'll put out my sideboard card here, Outland Liberator. Okay, Paladin's not bad. My Liberator will be able to get by him though because of the Exarch, making her a 3/3. And then if I play the Luminarch, she might become a 4/4. Draw Thalia. I could play both Thalia and the Luminarch this turn if I wanted. But I don't know. Maybe let's see what they do from an attack. Not that there's much they can do. They only have 1 mana open, essentially. Let's see what's in their hand. Oh, just a hammer. Not bad. Opponent is going to pay 3 for Reality Chip. Wonder. Maybe he thought that it wasn't a creature, so you have to leave 1 floating to pay Sentinel's cost. But he didn't have to. There's not much else he could have done with it, though. I know what's in his hand. Draw another land. I could play Collected Company now. I'm sitting pretty well here. I'll go ahead and swing in the air for 4. Knock him down to 11. Then pass the turn with the plan to play Coco in his turn. Oh, because I didn't play, I just realized that my werewolf flipped. That's pretty strong. Every time she attacks, I'll be able to destroy one of his many enchantments or artifacts. I guess he's going to choose to make a contract token. We'll go ahead and play Coco, see what we get. And my opponent scoops. I guess that was too much for him. I think that was an early scoop. I could have hit nothing. All right, well, I'll take it. So in the sideboard, I'm just going to take out Elspeth since she's going to be very, very slow on the draw, and I'll put in the Rallier. Just in case I have to make a block with somebody, I might be able to get them back. Okay, game 3. My opening hand, it's pretty good. In any other game, I don't think it's good enough against Hammer. I really need a sideboard card or some ramp. So I really need specific cards. I think I'm going to take a chance and mulligan here. And when I mulliganed, I do get a ramp. I get the Exarch, so we'll see what we can do. And I do have an artifact destructed. I have a... Well, I can't play it. Well, I can play it because... No, I can't play it. No, I can play it. I have Camera Souls for Exarch and then Boseiju. So it's not bad. My opponent has a decent start here. 2 creatures, a poison land, an infect land. Oh my gosh, that's a pretty good start. I'll play my Cavern Souls and the Exarch. Man, I feel really slow compared to him. He plays another Sentinel. Luckily, I don't have any non-creature spells in hand, so he's not really going to get anything from that. I'm not going to block. All right, I'm going to put out Thalia, and I'm going to hold up the Boseiju in case he drops a hammer and is able to equip it somehow. I don't know. Maybe if he missed a land drop, so maybe he'll get a plains. Right? I wonder, can he get the plains from the Springleaf Drum? I have to read that card carefully. Looks like he missed his land drop again. That's really awesome for me. Another Boseiju and kill 2 hammers. I'm going to buff my Exarch. That way I can swing with Thalia and block and still kill something. Knock my opponent down to 17. And I still have a Boseiju up. He looks like he missed another land drop, and now I guess he's going to try to infect me. He does have quite a few blockers, so I do need some more creatures if I'm going to try to quickly get through this guy. Swings at me with 1 infect in the air. I'm now infected. Okay, Elite Spellbinder, awesome. I can now see what's in his hand that's holding him up. He obviously has a lot of good cards if he can't play a lot of them. And I still have the Boseiju up. Okay, so he has, I'll get rid of the Colossal Hammer. Looks like he doesn't have the right, well, obviously he's not getting the lands he needs, but even if he does, he needs 2 plains. I'll buff Thalia. I really need to start getting him as low as possible. All he needs to do is really draw 1 plains and he's in the game again. Now I knock him down to 13. Opponent plays a land finally. And then he concedes. Wow. Again, I think he conceded really early, but I guess I had him in a tough spot. Well, that's awesome. Okay, well, we went 4-1, beat some really good decks. That's pretty cool. I think I might have played all the top decks in this league, and we went 4-1, so that's awesome. The only one we couldn't beat was Elementals, and maybe I could have if I would have played it a little bit better. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and tell me what you think. Humans beating all these top tier decks, obviously a top tier deck now, right? I'm sure. Okay, maybe not. All right, I'll see you next time.